Summer has truly arrived, and today is the longest day of the year. It's hard to believe from here on in that the days will get shorter, but most definitely the days will get hotter and warmer. At the moment, plants are in the height of their growing, and the jobs are macheting them down and tying them up and deadheading, and also satisfying their endless thirst for water and also food. Also, this time of year is when we tend to go on holidays, and then when you get back, you'll find a plant that has been missed and dried out, or at this time of year in any case, some of these pots will, if it's a small pot like this and a big plant, it'll require water twice a day. But in any case, I'm going to be talking about the height of summer gem, the nasturtium. It is a plant that is hot orange, yellows and reds and deep green leaves. It's exotic looking, and the best part is that every part of the plant is edible. Its seeds can be eaten like chickpea. I love the leaves in a sandwich. I tend to use a cream cheese, avocado, a bit of salt and pepper and nasturtium, and it makes a delicious sandwich. These little leaves are really nice if you mix it through a green leaf salad and add some of the nasturtium flower leaves as well. And also I've been noticing in restaurants they've been using the nasturtium leaf like a taco and rolling it up with interesting flavours and food. And I'm interested in exploring that because I definitely enjoyed eating it at the restaurant. But first of all, I guess, how do you get your nasturtiums? You're certainly not going to be able to buy these leaves in supermarkets or even farmers markets or anywhere. They're a plant you have to grow if you want to enjoy them. Luckily, they grow really well in pots and in the ground. They're very versatile, and I'm getting eaten by bugs. They're a plant that looks beautiful in a pot, in a vegetable patch, and just in a general herbaceous border. Nasturtiums are really easy to grow by seed, and there's lots of different colours and varieties that you can buy. I really like the variegated leaves. They look like a paint spatter or a cosmos in the leaf. They will self-seed occasionally in my region, but in more temperate climates they readily self-seed, and they're not too particular about the soil, and they'll germinate quite fast, which is very satisfying. In cool climates, mine's a zone 7, you sow from September through to December, but in warmer areas you can extend the season. Sow about 1 centimetre deep and you'll get seedlings in 2 to 3 weeks and flowers in about 10 to 12 weeks. They are frost sensitive and will die off in cold and cool climate areas. I really like using nasturtiums as part of a polyculture that is sort of mixing vegetables, herbs and edible flowers. The mixed planting is great for a small space, and it also reduces the chance of pests finding your particular plant. It also looks really nice. It's ornamental and especially works well for a container if you can mix different leaf shapes, colours and different growth habits. So here I'm trying the upright growth of the curry plant, the clumping of a geranium, and hopefully the trailing of the nasturtium spilling over the edge. In this pot I've used the zucchini as the upright growth and the big dramatic leaves, and a nasturtium to spill over the edge of the pot and trail. Nasturtiums, if they're directly sown into the ground and surviving in the soil, can take quite a bit of dry weather, but if you're growing them in containers, you will need to water, especially during dry periods. They also benefit from a little bit of feeding, but also I wouldn't overdo that. The nasturtiums in my garden this year have been susceptible to the cabbage moth. There's a lot of discussion around nasturtiums being a pest attractor, and in doing that they take all the pests, and theoretically your other plant survives and doesn't get eaten. However, I think logically about this that they probably might actually just breed up and make it possible for a lot of pests to survive. So I wouldn't call them a great pest attracting companion. I find the flavour of nasturtium quite interchangeable with watercress. It's quite a similar flavour. and I assume it would pair very nicely with traditional watercress pairings, for example, pork pie and watercress. And for my lunch, I am now about to make an attempt on nasturtium rolls for the first time. I'm going to use goat's cheese, a little bit of preserved lemon. I would have liked to have used capers, but I don't have any. Although I do know that if you use the young nasturtium seed and pickle it in vinegar, you can make a nasturtium substitute, only I don't have enough of these to do that. So I'm going to use an olive paste. It's a bit of a cupboard scrounge and also a bit of a garden scrounge for the salad. Well, this is really quite nice, but I think the 1990s is looking for its salad. One last ode to the nasturtium. Definitely when you walk through art galleries, you will see lots of paintings of nasturtiums, and it is the subject of a lot of artists' attention, including 92-year-old artist Joyce and friends have got together to express our love for the nasturtium in paint. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. Thanks for the subscriptions and all the lovely comments, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.